My name's Belinda Piggott. My art practice, I'm a visual artist. I work with primarily with sculpture, but also with photography and increasingly with installation.
My name is Mary Berk. And my background's a little bit different to Belinda's. I've come to art later in life. I have a PhD in social work and human genetics and worked as a researcher. I did an MArt in 2010, and I'm very much combining my social work background with community sort of artwork, working with groups of individuals. And I see art as a way of getting some collective action happening, particularly on things like the environment, which we're both passionate about. We are really looking forward to working with Father Riley's Youth Off the Streets in this project. It will add a whole new dimension to it, which is exciting. Yeah. Our work is called Message in a Bottle, but it came from Message on a Bottle. That was a community art project that started in 2019 with my art students at Coast Senior Centre in Little Bay. It actually expanded to 20 artists in the end, including Centennial Park Art Therapy, and we're repurposing that work and using it as Message in a Bottle.
We're both looking forward to the workshops we'll be holding here at Eden Gardens, where we'll be inviting members from new communities to come in and contribute to the work. So the idea is the work will grow with contributions from people, new conversations we're having. We are demystifying the process of art making for people that might find it a bit intimidating. And we're working on the premise of it being a social sculpture, whereby each individual contributes to the whole to create this artwork. But on another level, not only are they contributing to the artwork, but through the conversations we have, we are hoping to empower people to believe they can make a difference to what's going on in our environment, because it can be so overwhelming.
We're going to be doing two things. We've used single-use milk bottles. We'll do the little artworks on 20 by 20 centimetre canvases, which they can eventually take home, but we'll convert them into digital stickers and put them on the milk bottles. And we're going to be doing a lot of work about putting artworks in the milk bottles in the form of planting, so to give them the experience of both.
We've installed it so we have this cascade of milk bottles coming down the roof, like a pour of milk. And the whole thing is brought together with a background of netting, and we've inserted planting here to respond to the environment here at Eden. The use of single-use plastic, we want people to consider how they purchase. So it seems bizarre that this object that takes hundreds of years to break down is to be used only once, so we're extending the life of those bottles. We also want people to consider that when it does break down, hundreds of years' time, those elements dissolve into the food chain and they become part of us. It's such a wonderful opportunity to do a site-specific work, especially in such a beautiful environment as this. So much different to having the work in a gallery. Here there's people moving through the environment, they're experiencing art in a different way, and I think it's a very powerful way. So we decided to use this as a foundation for our work, because it's such a strong contrast with the natural environment of the garden. We're disrupting that with this strong, white, bold, synthetic material. Is such a contrast to the beautiful, lush, green landscape up there. The garden is starting to infiltrate our work, actually, which is exactly what we want. We want this plastic, well, not to be absorbed, we just want it to disappear, really, and for nature to take over, as it should.